Welcome back to math. Today, Module 4, Lesson 26, dividing a unit fraction by a whole number. Now, if you notice, this time we have a half divided by 3. Do you notice that our half used to be on the right side? Now we have a whole number on the right side. Okay? So we're saying we have a half, we're going to divide it by 3. We have a half, and we're going to divide it by 3. So if you notice, they have a box here, and it's been cut in half. Now I could highlight this half right here, right? This is 1/2. And we're said, okay, we have a half, which is this part. We're going to cut it into 3 pieces. We're going to cut it into 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3 pieces. Do you see that? So our half has been cut up into 3 pieces. Now, what do we have to do to figure out what the actual fraction is? Well, we're going to have to cut this half up into the other 3 pieces as well. So now how many pieces do we have? Well, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, and 3, right? 4, 5, and 6. 6 pieces. So what's our bottom number going to be? It's going to be a 6. And what does one of these, what's the value of one of these? Is 1/6. Okay? Now, how do we do this in our multiplication way? We have 1/2. We're going to divide it by 3. Now, our multiplication, last time we flipped over the right number. Well, we're going to flip the right one again, okay? But what do we have to do to turn the 3 into a fraction? So what I'm asking is 3 equals what in a fraction? Good job. You guys said put a 1 under it. Nice work. So 3 over 1 is the same as 3, isn't it? So that's what we're going to make here. Now we have to flip it over. We're going to flip it over. So we're going to have 1 over 3. When we flip over the right fraction, we do what with the sign? We flip the sign to a multiplication, and then we leave our half. We just bring it down. Bring our half down. Now it's 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 3 is 6. Is this the same as that? Yes, it is. So as you can see, we've done our drawing correctly, and we've also proved our drawing by using the algorithm for this. And you pause it if you need to draw it out yourself. Okay, this one says 1/3 divide by 2. 1/3 divide by 2. Now if we draw this out, when we draw it out, how many pieces are we going to cut our box up into? How many pieces? Good job. You said let's cut them up into thirds. Nice work. We cut them up into thirds. Good work. Okay, we have our 1/3, and we're going to cut it up into 2 pieces. Okay, 1/3, we're going to divide it into 2. As you see, we've divided them into 2, okay? Now, how much is one of these? How much is this? What's the value of this one right here? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our bottom number is going to be 6, right? And how many do we have? 1. 1/6. Now let's see, using our algorithm, if we've done it correctly. So we have 1/3 divided by 2 equals. What do we do with this second number? In order to flip it over, we have to turn it into a fraction. So we're going to flip it over. So we're going to have 1/2. Once we flip this over, what do we do with our sign? We flip it over, we do the opposite, which is multiplication, and then we have 1/3. So 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 2 is 6, and that's our 1/6 right there, and we got 1/6 right here too by drawing it out. So good job on that. Let's do this third divided by a 6. Okay, let's do 1/3 divided by 6. How do we do this? Okay, so we have a third and we're dividing by 6. So we're going to cut this up into thirds. And then what do? We're going to cut these up into 6 pieces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we're just looking at what's the value of that 1. What do you think our bottom number is going to be with this? I think some of you already got it. Let's count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Nice job. So we have 6 plus 6 plus 6, right? That would be 12 plus 6. That would be 18. So we have 1/18. Now let's see if we're correct in this by doing our algorithm. So let's put our 1/3 divided by 6 here. What are we going to do? We're going to turn this into a fraction, put a 1 under there. Then what are we going to do? We're going to flip it over, right? We're going to flip it over. So we have a 1/6. When we flip this over, we flip our sign over to the opposite, which is multiply, and 1/3. 1 times 1 is 1, and 6 times 3 is 18. Is this the same as that? Yes, it is. So as you can tell, our drawing, we've done a great job on our drawing, and we proved it by doing the algorithm. So as you can see, in our algorithm, the important thing to remember is flip the right fraction and then flip the sign and then multiply straight across, and you'll end up with the right answer. But you can only flip the right fraction. I hope this helps. Go back over it again if you need to. I love math.